Boom shakalaka, what is going on, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love, and happy Thanksgiving to all of you in the United States. As to the rest of you in the rest of the world, happy Thanksgiving. Maybe you don't celebrate. Well, guys, I guess what we can be grateful for is Bitcoin did not fall too far overnight. Mostly reds behind me, some greens, but very much around 0%. Now, today, we're going to give like a little Thanksgiving speech, and then we'll talk some of the news that's going on. And then at the end, you know, I'll wish you a happy Thanksgiving. You can go eat turkey with friends and family and watch football and, you know, feel great. That's what it's about. Before we get into things, guys, obviously, thank you for subscribing, liking. You want a shirt, comment, pause the video, read the disclaimer, don't be silly. Now, market cap pretty much sideways from yesterday. Not too far of a difference, $146 billion. Bitcoin dominance increasing slightly to 53.8%. Bitcoin right now at 44.91, Ethereum at 131, XRP at 43 cents, Bcash at 215, taking a major crash after the fork. Stellar at 19 cents, EOS at 370. Now, the biggest gainers, Aurora, Augur, Golem. So the prediction networks gaining big today with Augur and Golem. And the big losers for today, Metaverse, MOAC, and Bcash. How about that? Taking a look at Bitcoin now, we are still sitting right on this Fibonacci line. This is the 78.6 Fibonacci line. We're just kind of sitting there, seeing if we will go back and retest the 5,000, maybe even the $6,500 or $6,500 lines, or if we may fall further, or if we may just go sideways for a while. Who knows? But if we take a look at the RSI, maybe, nope, we'll get there. You know what, maybe we won't take a look at the RSI. It's coming back up. That's all I was going to say. The RSI is coming back up. So, guys, it's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm sure all of you have fun stuff to do today. And if you don't, call up a friend and find some fun stuff to do today. Just go eat some of his turkey or whatever. Or tofurkey if you don't eat meat. So anyways, Thanksgiving. Now, if you guys remember, this time last year, we were all at Thanksgiving. A lot of us were like telling friends and family members how awesome Bitcoin is. And then now we're going to have to go back to those same people and they're going to be like, ha, I told you so. I knew it was a big scam. So you got to kind of get ready for that. And what do you say? Well, I mean, if it was me, I would say, you know what? My mistake. I thought it was going to be something sooner than it actually was. But give it 10 years. Or 5 years. Or just don't give it anything. I still believe in it. You do you. My good. So, that's one thing you can do. The other thing is, I heard this quote today. That, like, we should value people and use things. But instead, we live in a world where we use people and value things. And like money being one of those things. So a lot of us are down this year. You know, a lot of us have lost some money. And money isn't the be-all, end-all. As a matter of fact, it's people that matter. And this holiday is a holiday about spending time with people, kind of the rest of the season. Spending time with people, gratitude, think of the things you can be grateful for. Like maybe you lost some money. But guess what? You still have some crypto, right? Maybe you lost some money, but you still have a roof over your head. You still have food in your belly. You still have companionship. What more do you need? What more do you need? I don't know. A Lamborghini? Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask? So that's the Thanksgiving stuff. I just want to say to all of you on Thanksgiving that, you know, it's been a rough year. I'll be honest, 2018 has kind of sucked in terms of years, but maybe this will turn things around. Maybe this is the bottom. Maybe it'll turn around. Maybe it's not quite the bottom and it'll turn around eventually, but it's Thanksgiving. So, talking about the news today, Bitcoin Lightning Network explodes to new heights with $2 million capacity. Oh yeah, one more thing. Duh. We're like at the very beginning. We are tech innovators. Okay, most people don't know about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Like, you remember those things I've done where I've gone around and asked people if they know what Bitcoin is, and they don't? We still are very early on. So, you know, as a tech innovator, you kind of have to deal with some shit. But get over it because it'll be worthwhile in the long term. Bitcoin Lightning Network explodes to new heights with $2 million capacity. That's right. So some people are pro-Bitcoin Lightning Network. Some people are anti-Lightning Network. Lightning Network, for you guys who don't know, it's a second layer solution, kind of like a bar tab. So you go to the bar. You don't have to give the bartender your credit card every time you buy a drink. You just give him your credit card in the beginning. He holds the tab open, and then you close it at the end. That's exactly how the Lightning Network works. A little bit more technology and stuff. But it is growing. So at one time, the max was about 15 Bitcoin, now about 118 Bitcoin. So that's great. And Lightning Network is very fast, instantaneous transactions on using Bitcoin. Now, there are some places like this place here. This is a shop in Melbourne. I can't say it how you Aussies say it. Melbourne. It's in Melbourne. Something like that. Australia. But Bitcoin accepts Lightning support. So check it out. You can use Lightning Network in this shop. You can buy all these little, like, bath bombs. Love bath bombs. You could buy them and other stuff with Bitcoin Lightning Network. Some people, though, like I said, there are some critics of the Lightning Network. They've urged caution that Lightning is growing too fast before technical robustness has been perfected. Those including Bitcoin.org creator Cobra, core developer Peter Todd, and others. So I still think it's cool. We're finding solutions other than just larger block sizes, even though that is really Satoshi's vision, as we all know. Some big news that I heard yesterday. One of you guys sent this to me. French tobacco shops authorized to sell Bitcoin starting in January 2019. Now, for those of you who haven't been to France, they have tobacco shops all over the place. It's like newsstands, but they're just all over. And this is pretty cool. You could sell Bitcoin at these tobacco shops. So there was this article that said that basically this under the auspices of the central bank, they're going to start selling Bitcoin at these tobacco shops. Between 3,000 and 4,000 shops will be able to buy coupons of Bitcoin in 50, 100, or 250 euro notes. And then those people can go to a website and basically the Kepler K website and exchange those for Bitcoin. Pretty awesome. I mean, even here, Kepler K tweeted, Bitcoins are soon going to be sold down at the tobacco shops. And then he says the shop owners of my grandfather are no longer a reality. That's right. They're moving forward. However, oh, terrible news. It turns out that France Central Bank did not endorse plans for tobacco shops to sell Bitcoin. Damn it. It seems so cool. Oh, I guess they still are the tobacco shop owners of his grandfather. So anyways, it's not going to be done. The central bank, the Bank of France, issued a statement saying, contrary to what was assessed in a statement this morning, without prior verification, no such agreements have been signed with the aim of following Bitcoin sales to tobacconists. In addition, no such deals either being envisaged or under discussion. Bummer. Because that would have been cool. Widespread adoption in France. Major banks, though, are signing up for a new EU Commission blockchain app association. So banks are getting involved. I mean, we hear Ripple talking about it every day, how all these banks are getting involved with cryptocurrency. Well, even more. In the EU, they started this thing. They have some big banks like Spanish banking giant BBVA announced Tuesday with 4 other banks that they're joining EC's planned International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications. Great. More banks, more money. Tokenized economy, all that stuff. Banks are coming. Circle, doing something that Tether doesn't really do too well. They are providing proof of USD reserves for its stablecoin. Now, they have gone with, who is it? Grant Thornton LLP. And it says USDC is an open source project that works within US. Basically, providing transparency. They have money backing it. Stablecoins, everybody's in stablecoins right now because we don't know if a crash is going to happen. So, you know, at least they're verifying we have the money there to back it up. Now, the Winklevosses got mad about this because they have the G unit, okay, USDG, GUSD, the G unit, and they said you can't use the term audit. You can only use the term attestation. So whatever. Still same thing. It's been attested. Somebody attested that they have the money there. Ethereum in the news. Their new Serenity protocol lowers the cost of running staking nodes. Now, their Serenity update, which is going to enabled the transaction from proof of work to proof of stake has been generating a lot of hype. Well, it was tweeted out not too long ago that the cost of a staking node is actually cheap. You only need 32 Ethereum to run a staking node on Ethereum 2.0, and that costs under $5,000. That's pretty cool. You could stake Ethereum. Bad freaking ass. Now, additionally, Vitalik has said that the new protocol, that would be the proof of stake, would be thousands of times more scalable than the original proof of work concept. So this is something that could potentially help Ethereum scale quite a bit. But I got to admit, I mean, it is something that's going to be pretty crazy, pretty intensive in order to do that whole switcheroo. This is my public service announcement for the day. So, warning to all of you with KYC procedures, passport scans, and selfies. So I know a lot of you who have been doing KYC, they ask for a passport, they ask for a selfie, sometimes a selfie with the passport, sometimes all this stuff. Well, it turns out that stuff is sold on the dark web. Yep. And the average price of a digital passport scan on the dark web is $14.71. If proof of address, proof of identification, a selfie, or whatever is added to that, the price jumps to $61.27. Now, we've had some cases recently of exchanges, people getting locked out of exchanges, of their own exchanges, because somebody will use a selfie, passport scan, all that other stuff, and pretend to be them. So do your due diligence. How is this happening? Well, sometimes these ICOs popping up, asking people to KYC before getting free tokens, and really they're just a scam to get your passport scan, a selfie with your passport, so they can do that. So don't do that shit. You've been warned. Lastly, as always, I'd like to give you a little happy ending here on Crypto Love. A new KPMG report is bullish on crypto, says crypto assets are now impossible to ignore. So KPMG is a Netherlands-based Big Four auditor. So they said they're incredibly bullish on crypto. Now, this was a 42-page report, so a pretty long report, all about cryptos, digital assets, all of that stuff. And they said on the first page, or titled, crypto assets are a big deal. Not only that, I mean, they did also go on to look at, you know, how there was a parabolic rise in 2017 and also a downtrend in 2018. But guess what? They're now impossible to ignore. They're going to be something big. So, you know, it's not all bad. For those family members who say, I told you so, you could just say, hey, listen, look at this KPMG report. They said crypto assets are now impossible to ignore. Ha! So that's it. That is it. Today is just Thanksgiving. I'm going to go chill, have a fun Thanksgiving with some friends and family. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I hope you do the same thing. Or if you live somewhere else where you can't do that, be grateful for something. If you can, I mean, everyone, be grateful for something. I am grateful. You know what I'm grateful for? Here, I'll tell you what I'm grateful for. Number one, I am grateful for all the awesome people I've met this year. Okay, some phenomenal people, like people I never in my lifetime would have imagined meeting. Some very cool people. Also, getting to quit a job working at a veterinarian that I didn't really like and getting to do this on YouTube. Now, I mean, based on the price of crypto recently, I may be going back to working as a vet, but I still love the year off. Getting to interact with all of you guys, especially getting to meet you at meetups and different things like that. Being more involved in cryptocurrencies. I think this is going to be something in the future. And, you know, I'm grateful for a lot of things. I don't need to tell you everything, like doing yoga and blah, 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 blah. All that fun stuff. But be grateful. Because guess what? That changes your attitude from negative to positive. Helps you get out of these tough times. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. If you want to get the news in your email inbox, you can check out crypto-love.com, enter your email address there. You enter to win a ledger when you do so. And also, use signal profits if you'd like to. If you want to get into trading, if you want to learn trading signals, different stuff like that, check out signal profits, link down in the description. It's an affiliate link. I make money off of it. Also, check out 3 commas. That's badass for any trader. You set your buy orders, stop losses, and sell orders all at the same time. You set it and forget it. And if you are interested in bots, they have bots too. So, let's give away a shirt. We had one video yesterday. We will give away a shirt to one of the commenters on that video. Yes, that's how you get a shirt. You comment on the videos, in case you have not watched. If you guys have any questions, I could answer any questions while we're just waiting for this to happen. Stuff that turkey. Chico Crypto did a good video on Stellar versus Ripple. Let's see. Any questions? 67 commenters, 2 away from 69. Let's see. Yeah, it's been a good year to load up on crypto, and especially now. I mean, prices are down. I'm much better buying now than when it was at $20,000. Conrad K, you want a t-shirt. Well, Conrad K, you want a t-shirt. Email me at the email on my about page. I will send you a shirt anywhere in the world. As for the rest of you, good to invest in ontology. Well, I don't give financial advice on this channel, but, you know, seems like a cool project. When Lambo, probably 2020, 2021, something like that. That's when Lambo. What's your opinion of Origin Trail? I think that supply chain is a great solution, a great use case for cryptocurrencies. I spoke with Origin Trail. They seem to have their shit together. So, yeah. No rewind. I think you just rewind. When Tricycle, that would be coming up for Christmas. Yeah. Buy them up. Love the show. Hook me up with a shirt. Okay, next time I'll hook you up with a shirt. Cool. So, love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Or if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, just happy day. Be grateful for something. I'll catch you guys later. All right? Peace.